mean, it's not a huge deal to see your ultimate cooldown, but
maybe he wanted to ward the dragon, expecting it to be started, and they wanted a good timing on when it would start.
Also, gentlemen, because topside is going to turn into an
Oh, Nimbus Cloak. Oh my god, he didn't have W inspired. Oh god. Oh my god, they might die here. Oh god, no! What are they doing? Oh my god!
Their chances are getting slimmer.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this game is disgusting.
Today, we're going over one of the most discussed series of MSI so far, Seed 2 NA Flyquest versus Seed 1 PCS PSG. I know this series happened a couple days ago, believe me, I feel super bad, but I've been in bed extremely sick, absolutely dying to get this out for you guys, and honestly, I probably should still be resting, but I ain't about that, so let's just get started. After around 11 minutes of nothing in Game 1, PSG looked to make the first move mid lane.
Fight this early on.
Got to find out onto Jensen again. The flash, remember, still up. He's out of there immediately, but he has to burn the summoner at half HP. They flash as well. Junja, the full commit, the first blood, and PSG's move finally works to success. Yeah.
In response to PSG's first blow, Flyquest make one of their own.
Overextends. There you go. It's fear beyond death time for Archerers. In a 1v2, he just has to get hit. Just needs the cooldown. Bwipo's going to flip him. And he's surely dead. A kill over to Bwipo and a great TP timer while they stack the Herald.
Remember that slow start I just mentioned? Yeah, we finally see some action in the 17th minute in contest of the third dragon led by the engage of Woody and Azzy.
The Flyquest move. Arja zones out. The Nature's Grass comes in. Need a quick smite and it's secure. But Junja now and the rest of PSG need to get out, but they turn for the engage equalizer. Absolutely gorgeous. Inspired, burning to a crisp. Manages to survive, but Bwipo with his trade-off turns it for Fly. Now for PSG, they're thinking about getting the chase using that range, but Bwipo got what he could at the cost of losing the third dragon.
Not a minute later, and Flyquest seem to have caught themselves a top laner in the jungle, but Maple has been watching Fake of Odds.
And then they escape. So pretty close.
Oh, no, we're back. Suddenly we fight once, we're like, let's go again. The yoink in from Woody is good, but Junja is too low to continue the fight. Flyquest moves through this choke as the 3-man. They draw back with a great handshake, but Maples as it does it again. The Spring King set up, lure them in, and North America are shocked.
Finally heating up, PSG look for Flyquest's Tier 1 mid. Not wanting to give it for free, Bwipo looks to engage, but bites off more than he can chew.
Take over again, it's actually a good one from Busio, but under the turret, it gets destroyed and ignored. Busio, it's going to drop, no, excuse me, Archerers. Bwipo jumps in again, the Urgot, a pain, a thorn in the side of PSG. Junja running forward though, and the bailout won't save him as Flyquest are getting hella low, and Maple now using his range once more. A double over to Junja, and just when Bwipo comes online, it looks like Flyquest are torn apart. Junja with the extended chase is going to drop on down, and PSG are running over them.
Despite Baron being up, both teams decide to contest Flyquest's red buff, leading to some pretty unfavorable circumstances.
He's playing a very calm and controlled game of League. It's Flyquest throwing out the ultimate to make sure that they can get that red buff. They lose it.
But the hook in, front to back, equalizer again. Ardre is burning them all down. Flyquest have to get out of there as again the equalizer, now that it's through, Arja has to rotate with the spiraling despair. May have brought North America back into action. It's a severing bolt, it's a passive ready to be proc, but Jensen's ulti starting to burn them as well.
With Soul Point on the map for PSG, both teams posture for setup, but with good engage existing on both teams, an early fight was bound to start.
Maybe get access to the bottom side river so they can start throwing out these saplings. Otherwise, PSG can move in first and force Flyquest to run to them.
Wrenchline starts it off at the very least. Woody goes in, he's tanky, but his Spider's frontlining, has to flash away the knock-up in the backline, the equalizer again, but Woody has no support just yet. Bwipo roots them all! Not a mistake, okay. Caught out, but not forgotten. Maple can't get the range. That was dicey.
With PSG gathering around Baron, Bwipo looks to pick Azzy bot lane, which gives Flyquest a window to collapse, but we may see a game-costing overplay.
Arju's getting tanked on, and Bwipo just looking for the solo kill at least to change their fate. He's got good damage, but Arju's buying so much time while Baron's being done in the meanwhile. Bwipo just needs to get the kill and get the TP in. Arja again, he's also burning his health bar as the Baron still goes down. Arja dies, but Bwipo can't join the fight. Inspired about to die as the Nature's Grasp, and again, the Berserk flies through. It's good from Busio. It's good damage onto PSG, but Flyquest need to finish the job. Watch Jensen, he's got range, he's got flash, and he needs to connect 2 and 2 together. Woody's out, and he's out so far that range is not the advantage anymore. Baron, TP, run, kill. Bwipo's idea right now as he gets rooted down and looking for the edges. Junja, but he's not needed. Fear Beyond Death goes to the wayside.
Remember,
there's no stun down, there's no root down as well for Flyquest, walking into their own trap, trying to get back. The piercing light comes through from Betty, the ulti great, but again, Flyquest need to run. Archer's now TP'd in. Inspired has joined back in. onto Bwipo. They're just trying to find the decisive team fight at the end. The game is equalizer. Zones off and Bwipo burning down. He goes into the bailout, but he gets no reset. And even after the Baron, they feel confident enough to know we have scaled against Flyquest in game 1.
What a strange fight flashing from Betty. Jensen.
Close to dying. I mean, look again, they're using what I've said over and over. The range is there. Betty, auto, and Maple flies through. He finds himself a quick double. And PSG are definitely finding themselves a win in this game.
With Hextech Soul secured and the range to put it to use, PSG look to take game 1.
But it won't save him for too far long. And PSG now just have to clean this up, dot the I's, cross the T's. When you're at MSI seeing such a strong performance on the backbone of being so flimsy against Flyquest on day 1, it's improvement, it's performances like this that makes these guys true spring kings. Back to MSI, a PSG, and back to a game 1 win in even better fashion than they started with as they move to match point to get to the main stage.
After a slow start, PSG looked to take the first dragon of the game, but Flyquest, yeah, I don't know, just watch this.
They wanted to ward the dragon, expecting it to be sided, and they wanted a good timing on when it would start.
Also, gentlemen, because topside is going to turn into an equalizer. Archer flashes out of range, inspired matches, but Bwipo didn't get the stun down. Double flash for Archer to lead him on a goose chase. He now heartbreakers, but Maple's coming in. A star descends, and they're setting up first blood. Flyquest over chase, and just like that, their chances are getting slimmer.
Following up on the last play, PSG have a taste of blood and allocate 4 bot lane to make a play.
With Junja moving to the bot side, Masu is isolated by himself. The arrow connects, he's got no cleanse. He's knocked up, and for a second time, he's taken down. There we go, Betty picks up the kill, and a third one to PSG means this early game is a disaster for North America.
In response to PSG just taking grubs, Jensen looks to take control of bottom jungle, but PSG see an opening.
These over chase plays, trying to force like the same way that they won last time around.
Jensen's on a ward. Arrow's going to follow through. He's got nothing to dissuade it. Wind becomes lightning. Jensen's ulti saves him for now. A good slide out. Otherwise, he was dead meat and adding more gold to the pile.
With second Drake, the point of contention, Flyquest finally look to have a good engage. Or do they?
And this might actually be it, though. I mean, Jensen has to walk all the way from top lane, so he's a little bit far.
Dominus used Astral Flight, he's going in. I mean, this Aurelion Soul wants to go in, but against Busio, no! PSG so overconfident. It's the skies descend, but Bwipo, as he gets taken out, it still looked okay. Inspired's out over the back wall, though. And even though Fly got the opening kill, even though they punished, PSG are so damn strong, so early in the game. Masu's up next, great sidestep as Inspired looks to punish further. Jensen moves in, but he doesn't have an ult. Easy arrow connects again. No cleanse seems like a mistake as PSG still find the end of the fight.
Seeing as Bwipo and Inspired's plays have gone so well this game, they thought, let's just run it back and see what happens. And then the rest of the map just keeps falling apart.
Jensen sits under, he keeps ordering it. I think he wants to die for it. Meanwhile, we look at Maple on the top side. A falling star will erupt, and it gets a stun on Bwipo and Inspired with a TP as well. Bwipo just burning down. Woody finds the kill, and I don't think they're expecting that much damage that soon.
But by TPing top, it helps secure that tower for RG.
Arrow. Oh, it almost connects. Either Busio or Masu were in trouble. Inspired's going to cover this while Junja moves across mid. Just to find the pick. They continue on. Busio's ulti is not without a risk. Maple picks up the kill. This is just running away, gentlemen. The gold keeps getting bigger, and Flyquest's options are so slim.
Yeah, that was a nice little pick from them, and they're not even done.
Help me, Jensen. He needs a hand, but a breath of light, a follow through. Singularity flashed away from at least he gets the Emperor's Divide, but under turret. Junja cares not. A Crescent Guard buys him some time as Bwipo and Inspired look for the reset. He goes for the Audacious Charge, but he gets no escape. Still, PSG look for it as the face call onto Masu. Is up next. They're trying to exemplify their experience in the 2v2 as Maple just flies away. Bwipo's there. Inspired ultis, but he's sitting in the Singularity. The poke that comes out of PSG's bottom lane is insane as Busio came over the wall. Flyquest are crumbling. They get no moves, no response, but this is just how good PSG are. The experience is walking over them.
With this play, even Riot Games is on PSG's side. What is this hitbox?
Now he should have it up. But Flyquest lane assignments have just been falling apart for them. PSG have been playing the map better.
Oh, it still hits every time, you're right.
The lack of cleanse, you called it earlier, hysterics.
To contest PSG's Soul Point Dragon, Flyquest throw a last-ditch effort to recover the game.
For them.
Lucio's found out. Woody and Ardra on the side. TP's going to be burned. I mean,
Okay,
Soul Point wants to be
Flyquest
denied.
They're gonna full send here. They're gonna full send. They know it's going away from them.
Dominance from Whippo. The smite needs to come down. Junja's on it. He ults for it as well. Arja zones out the all-in on this Aurelion Soul's great. Flyquest with a chance as Busio comes in and shows off. Inspired. Excuse me, Jensen's ult was also great, but there's not enough damage yet. Betty, Arja, knock him down. Busio off the backline, no matter how good his engages have been. It's not enough, and Masu has to run into this composition with no support, with no front line.
Looking to already close the game out, PSG collapse on a scattered Flyquest.
But the problem is PSG. I mean, you see Flyquest forcing on one side. PSG are here. It's a star falling onto Jensen. He's almost dead by himself. Junja goes into the backline and are making short work. Look at Arja cutting off their realm of escape. That dragon is unholy. We need the Dover Kid on Flyquest to deal with Maple right now.
In contest to the Soul, Flyquest have only one play left to make.
There's also a super minion at the base, knocking away and making minions work. PSG look for the engage, otherwise knowing that Flyquest have to base away. The arrowheads too, and Busio's ulti might be okay, but it doesn't find a target in the end. Woody flashes forward, gets Fate's call to be saved away. It's insult to injury. It's equalizer to Masu. It's Flyquest on their last legs at MSI for this year.
PSG don't even need the dragon. They're going to run down Flyquest. Inspired, trying to get something back.
He does get something. There's a shutdown there, but Betty, remember this, Callista does one-shot work. Mabel still finds a burn on Masu eventually, and Betty with a rend out is going to find Inspired, but there's a trade. It slows the game down for whatever that's worth.
And in a 15,000 gold deficit in 27 minutes, Flyquest is sent back to the airport. One of the worst defeats we've ever seen a major region have to a minor region. I feel like Flyquest had a few strong points in game 1, but after a bunch of tilt plays in game 2, it was just over and the team fell apart.
Side thanks to PSG, as the skies descend, we'll knock away Flyquest. We'll move to the main stage, get revenge for last year's Golden Guardians, and make do that.
Anyway, if you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing. It only takes a second and you can always change your mind later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!